Yo. Where's the alerts? There we go. We're live? Does that work? Okay, let me see. Dude, I've been just absolutely sad. You have no idea. You have no idea. The amount of sad that I am. No, Sam, I haven't. We'll tell the story later tonight. Like, you could tell the impact that that injury had on the entire team, dude. It's done, man. It's over. It's so frustrating, dude. To have the injury luck that the Bucks have had. It's just like classic Wisconsin sports, dude. I will always, like 10, 20 years from now, I'll be thinking about, you know, like what could have been, dude. Oh. Such a bummer. I mean, we're gonna have a fun time tonight streaming. I'm gonna have a good time. But it sucks, man. I don't know how, there's no other way of putting it other than it just sucks, dude. We have not, since the championship, had a single season that we've been healthy in the playoffs, and it's just like so frustrating, you know. And it is what it is, dude. It is what it is. Oh. I can at least take solace in the fact that the Lakers suck, but they still at least have they had a top of the line player just fall into their laps, man, because they're freaking the Lakers. It's not gonna happen, Fuge. Not this round. They're gonna once again get a win because we cannot stay healthy in a playoff series against them. But it is what it is, dude. I honestly believe they did, dude. Giannis like sacrificed everything to come back to that injury. But it is what it is, man. I'll take solace in the fact that the Pacers will not compete for a championship. And I'll sleep well at night. They get us again. But it is what it is. Where's my... timer 2? Does that work? Somewhere over here. Oh, I see it. This one's right here. The ad start. Hold on a second. Okay, get out of that, get out of that. Get out of this, get out of that, what else was I gonna do? Oh, where's my ad button? Okay, ads are running. Are we live on YouTube? Let me see. Yeah, we are. Cool. Perfect. YouTube chat, can you see me? Can you hear me?
So you finally decided to sub?
Yo, Danielle, thanks for subscribing for 3 months in advance. Oh. I'm excited for the dumb cat to be posted, dude. That's what I'm excited about. Oh. You don't know how or when your sub ended? Well, either way, I appreciate it. Jiracha, thanks for the 37.
Just subscribe for almost a year. Do you honestly think that you could ever subscribe for 1 whole year?
Dono, thanks for the... Oh yeah, we're gonna do we'll do some practice runs. We'll see how many. I have the number of hits. We'll keep it. Yo, me too. I'm excited for Zoot as well.
Hydro is...
Yo, Shoebeans, thanks for gifting a sub. I appreciate you. How's my Celsius? It's overrated. Yo, nice, McHugh. Giratina, thanks for the 78. Misco, thanks for the 59.
You can join the great and mighty Snug Empire. You've just subscribed for almost a year.
It is. We've got some Zelda, some late night. This is gonna be the schedule
Subscribe for 1 whole year.
for just in general. We're gonna do Zooter in the or not Zooter, Ironmon in the afternoon, and then some Zooter at night, man. I'm filling in the gap while Phil is gone on vacation. So we're testing out some settings for some stuff. And oh. All right. I can't believe it either. days it's what? I mean, it's you know, gotta try new things. This has been kind of something. Again, Phil was doing this and I was like, man, I kind of want to do this with Phil. So the Phil Sleepwatchers appreciate you. No problem. No problemo. Oh, monetization is off. Let's fix that right away. Hold on a second. Hold on. How do I fix that? Edit. What? It says it's on. There we go. That's just weird. Oh, hi Gumshoe, buddy. Oh. Hi Gumshoe. Are you a dog? Gumshoe. I need a Gumshoe hug. Yeah. I need a Gumshoe hug. Oh. I don't know, but I need a Gumshoe hug. Come here. Hey. What is this? Do I have a treat? Do I have a treat? Ha! Got you.
For almost
Got you.
a year.
Oh!
Did you honestly
Hi.
ever subscribe for
Yo, thanks for the 59. No, it won't be ice traps. I need to get like a... Because it's no hit, ice traps won't exist. I need a hug, dude. Sorry about the Bucks. It is what it is, man. That, I mean, the injury to Dame basically was like, it was over. Like, just to have that injury when it happened, the moment it was like revealed that it was an Achilles injury, you could just tell the team was different, dude. It is what it is. Oh, buddy. No, I mean, the Bucks are done, man. It's just like, that's the thing. That game, it's like, who cares? The Pacers are going to win the game. Like, it is what it is. I mean, that's basically the end of the Bucks, dude. Probably, that could be Giannis's last home game, dude. I try not to be a doomer. Like, I really do, but, like, genuinely, it's in the best interest of that team to trade him at this point. Oh, hi, buddy. I just need a hug. Hi. I love you, buddy. I just need a hug. Sometimes you just need a hug from a doggo.
just subscribed for almost
Yeah, I mean, Dame's just done for next year, dude. He's not coming back from an Achilles injury. We're gonna be paying like $60 million to a dude that isn't gonna play next year. All you know is misery. That sounds like the worst trade of all time. I'll pass. Oh, I love you, bud. I mean, like, unless he retires and takes one for the team, You know? I mean, if Dame were to somehow retire, then they would have cap space, and then like maybe something could happen. But I mean, I think I would doubt it. I mean, if he retires, it's not. I mean, if he retires, we don't pay him that money. I mean, I don't know.
Subscribed for almost a year. Pitiful fool. Did you honestly
Yo,
think
what's up,
you
Bullseye?
were subscribed
That one guy,
for a whole
thanks to the
year?
81. Ooh. Oh. Again. It's just one of those situations where like it's so this is why like genuinely when people like get upset at like fans of Laker fans or Boston fans complaining about things, it's like, bro, at the end of the day, if you have a couple of bad years, like you'll be back because you are literally a huge market and it always works out that way for you. Like this is like a once in a 30-year experience for my team, and then we are going to be mediocre to bad for an extremely long time, dude. It's just awful, man. It just sucks. Yeah. I will take solace in the fact that the Lakers will also be out, but ooh. Lucia, again, at the end of the day, we won a championship, so like I will always be thankful for that. But we were in contention for like man, I don't know. I mean, we're gonna stream. I have to be an entertainer tonight. I want to stream. I'm excited about streaming. If we had just lost this game, it would have been so much different, right? Like whatever, we lost the game, but to see Dame get hurt like that is just brutal. It just sucks, man. Oh. But we're gonna wait for people to get into the stream and then we'll get going here. Let me. Yeah. Salem, thanks for the 11 months. I appreciate it.
Subscribed for one whole year.
All right. Let's do that. All right, so let's do this. So I should have all the settings correct. What's the difference between this and 5-hit? So we're going to be using a lot of fill settings. Also, I can't use my shield. That's a big thing with the no-hit stuff. You can't use your shield unless let me just make sure this is correct. What the frick? Starting is random. Should be good. Okay. All right, there it is. All right. Here we go. No hits, dude. All right, let's do a prediction maybe. You can use shields for only things that, like, the only way you could complete something is with a Deku shield. But because this is enemy randomizer, I don't think there's anything like that. Because like there are certain rooms that normally you would need a shield for, like the Deku tree. I think they were. I think they were, Fuge. Again, I just took the settings that, like, Phil literally walked me through all the things, and then I'm trying a few stuff on my own. So, like, you have to beat all dungeons. I'll probably, like, get a bigger write-up of, like, what I need to do, like, what the actual settings are. But, yeah. We'll see.
The crowd's excitement is building over this hot prime sub. Ah!
Yo, hologram, thank you for the 16. All right, let's do it. Let's have some fun. I'm not gonna let the bad news bears of the Bucks get me down. We're gonna have fun still. And yeah, let's play some video games. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so we have, okay, we start with this. And we always start with Sun Song. So I can't, in order... Yo, Albie, thank you for the 76. In order for me to go Child, I have to find Song of Time. That is one of... Okay. Let me get my notepad out. And we're not going to finish the seat tonight, more than likely, unless I stream for 8 hours, which probably won't happen, but I'm just going to file save this. Zooter hints. Seed. Okay. Yeah, you need everything. Say Sage of Light gifts no hits a slingshot? Sage of Light, what is that? Just like, oh, I guess the item that you get from opening the thing? They say that inside Ganon's castle, okay, is the lens of truth. Invisible chest guarded by the dead holds a recovery heart. Invisible chest guarded by the dead. Shubians, thanks for gifting us up to Shannick. They say the Requiem of Spirit can be found at Kakariko Village. Okay, so Requiem is in Kakariko. What is this one? They say an invisible chest guarded by the dead holds a recovery heart. I don't even know what that is reference to. What does that even mean? What is invisible chest guarded by the dead holds? Is that just the Sun song? Oh, Dead Hand? Okay. Equals junk. All right. It's gonna get crazy. What the frick? Oh, those are... Oh, there's one, dude. There's one. All right, we're on the board. Number of hits, 1. So that I'm gonna blame on the controller. I'm still like having some issues with like I'm playing this off of
So you finally decided
the ship. It's not like an emulator or anything like that, and so I had to like set up my controller, and there's still a little like weirdness to it. I'm Johnning already, absolutely. Stimbo, thank you for the 49. So again, we're gonna just keep track of how many hits I take as like a record thing. And I gotta remember how to do this. Oh. But I blame the controller, dude. 100%. Okay, Deku Nuts. Do I have any at all? Oh, you don't start with Deku Nuts either? Interesting. I think when you go child, it just gives you those. And Deku Nuts are really, really good, so we're gonna get these. There are no ice traps. Oh, yeah, so there's... Okay. Oh, dude, this doesn't have the... Found a blue rupee. Oh, this is just fast. Interesting. It doesn't have like the thing that shows up when you talk. I might turn that on. How do you... Does this not have... Hold on a second. Does this not have the D-pad stuff? Junk items to be in the corner? What do you mean? How do I turn the D-pad stuff on? Controls, no. Enhancements, items. Equip items on D-pad. There we go, that's what I want. Yeah. Always on open. Shops minigames are open both day and night. Requires a scene reload to take effect. Okay. Where's the grab the item stuff right away? Where is that? Randomizer? No. New names, use custom key novels. No. I remember looking at this. I thought it was under quality of life. You guys can see that, right? Skips and speed ups. Yeah. Skip pickup for new consumable items and bottle swipes. Oh, that one I want on. Because we picked up... What would it be under? Um.
So you finally decided to sub? A pity even a mere mortal like you can join the great and mighty Snug Empire.
Megalocaria, thank you for the 35. I thought it was just this, but like it just immediately gave me the item and then had it in the bottom right. But that might only be for consumables?
Subscribe for 1 whole year.
I don't know. Yeah, you have to do the escape. Phil is making me do the escape and he's making me do the trials. Because it's no hit and you have to do that. So I don't mind getting like the Deku Nuts as a random thing there. I mean, at the end of the day, like, this is Phil's baby. So like, I'm not gonna try and like, he wants it on there because it's like a challenging portion that you have to do without taking a hit, and that's kind of hype. I see that, I get that. Does this work? I don't know. Okay, it does. I personally think that having the trials on is a little bit too much. That's just my opinion. But those who dive for Zora rupees will find a purple rupee. Okay. But that's fine. Zora diving game dead. All right. I'm gonna try to talk him out of doing trials. Like, the trials are really not that interesting. There's like one room that's kind of annoying, but I don't know. What the frick? Oh, these get randomized too? Are you kidding me? What the frick? Okay. They really went all out on this enemy randomizer, that these things are randomized. The pose got randomized, dude. Yeah, no chance, dude. Okay. So, oh, that's another thing. All the gold Skulltulas are randomized as well. And now the rules say that I can't save and quit, but that's actually not accurate anymore. I am allowed to save and quit. Phil realized very quickly that saving and quitting is not as OP as it is in Majora's Mask. And so, oh dude, I need to do a prediction. But I can save and quit now. Oh my god. Okay, well, let's start. Also, I feel like the frame rate makes this, because we're playing, it's like so much easier. Holy moly. Or whatever, not frame rate, but just like playing not on a Nintendo 64. Like, I did not go fast, and we're not even close. Okay. So apparently these are always... He has it to where these things match the thing as well, which I might also change. Okay, how do I reset here? Is there like a button? Reset. Control R. See, like, there's like certain parts of the dead zone that are like really awkward for me. Oh man. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Okay. Okay. All right, well, I have not gotten any items. I have 2 hits now. The 60 frames per second makes it is very weird to me. Yeah, iframes don't. If you get hit with the wall in iframes, the hearts basically have to go down. Okay. I think again we're doing some testing just to kind of see where things are. But yeah, I don't think there's any reason for me to come here as an adult. There's one check. There's really not a lot to do when you roll adult Link. There's really not a lot to do. And unfortunately, the ship doesn't have random, like, location spawns. So you either have, if you do, like, it's random age. But if you do, if you just always, it's always Temple of Time and Deku House, which is kind of unfortunate in my opinion. There's one check, yeah. There was nothing there, it was just a heart piece. I've seen people play Baser. Or whatever it's called. So the only thing, the biggest thing is I'm gonna have to learn where all of the Skulltula locations are, because they're all checks in this. But I don't have, like, great items to get them correct. Oh, the grotto? Oh, is that free? Oh yeah, because I can climb up. The frick? What? Hold up. Oh shoot. The D-pad is wrong. What? What? Hello? Oh my god, dude. Wait. Unfreaking believable. I didn't hear anything, man. This is apparently a big check. A heart container. Hold on. It put the down D-pad on the up, but I don't like really care too much, so we'll just leave it for now. Like, my down on D-pad is saying that it's up on D-pad. Is basically what it is. Okay, I'm trying to think of like other checks I can do right now. I can't go into the dongos because I don't have bombs. This is just like poverty, man. Oh, shops. I forgot about shops. Shops are a thing. He has shop sanity on. Again, at the end of the day, I don't care too much because it's just that. It's whatever. Okay, there's a song. What does this mean? Why is this like shining? What does this mean? Oh. Okay. All right, we're on the board, dude. All right, here we go. We got the goods. Just a shot. Okay, how much is this? 200 rupees? What the frick? Biggest ripoff of my life, dude. All right, well, we have a song. I'm gonna get that later. Let's go Kakariko. Or not Kakariko. I'm in Kakariko. Let's go the forest. Skull rewards? I don't have enough skulls. How many skulls do I have? Wait, what is my R button set to? Okay, hold on a second. I am gonna check some settings here. Settings. Okay. What? What the frick? What? Why is that? Hold on a second. That doesn't make any... Hold on. Okay. There we go. I don't, that doesn't make any sense to me, but we're good. I have no idea what was going on there. I'm not gonna ask any questions. Really? That's so weird. I'm just using a Nintendo 64 controller. But I'm using it through like a Mayflash adapter. Oh. How happy am I about the Packers draft? I was pretty content with it. All right. Let's get some items here. Okay. Yo. Here we go. We got some big items. That's a heart. We have the iron boots. All right. One of the things I'm going to start doing, because you know, if Phil wants to put those on, that's perfectly acceptable. But I know Konagami's happy right now. But I think I'm going to put, I'm not going to put chess matches. I don't know. I've never been a fan of that setting. What do we got here? Heart container doesn't do me anything. 30 rupees for that. I'm clickbaiting. No, I'm not. Oh. Me and him are doing the challenge. Yeah, it absolutely spoils the surprise. Okay, that's 4. But it's a setting that really doesn't matter. It's just a quality of life thing. So like you can turn it on, you can turn it off. They say the Nocturne of Shadow can be found at Kakariko Village. Oh. Knock is in Kak. They probably have to, man. The Dame injury literally is just super unfortunate. Okay, I can't get anything there. I don't know, dude. It's gonna suck. The injury just completely changes the dynamic of everything. Like, literally everything. So, I don't know. Okay, I don't have anything for this. Yeah, there's really nothing else I can do here. I guess I have to go. Yeah, there's a couple things I can do. Oh, apparently I picked up a piece of heart doing that. Oh, I guess that's where Ocarina is. Yeah, I just don't know what the Bucks do, man. We're just I don't know. Sometimes, yeah, I just don't know what you do as it's just absolute. I think our front office has done very good and have gotten extremely unlucky. Like, I feel like a lot of their decisions, the Kyle Kuzma trade or whatever, like, he's ass. But at least it opened up to where we could actually, like, the other 2 players we added at the trade deadline have been exactly what we needed. Sims has been a great backup center. KPJ literally kept us in the game for a little bit today. Shadow Temple, Highland Shield. You know, I think the Dame trade, everybody thought that trade was awesome. And then, of course, you know, injuries happen. But now we're just like, I just don't know what we do. If you trade Giannis and you suck, all of our picks are gone. I just do not know what they do. I think the only thing that, like, the only situation that could potentially bail us out is if Dame retires. I just don't know what you do. We're just royally screwed. I can't get anything here. So fishing is turned off.
You can't afford to
Tara, thanks for gifting a 5-pack.
You know that. So make sure you don't fall for scams. Starting with one on
I don't think I can get anything else here.
that scam is up.
I have the iron boots. This doesn't really help me. There's a couple checks that I'm probably gonna do. Thanks, Tara. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I just don't know what you do. I think genuinely, if oh, I just don't know, man. Again, I'm a big thing for me right now is I need to like know where Skulltula checks are. This is what a lot of the learning process is going to be. Okay, so I can get the river check. And then I can warp to the desert and pick up the check there. Yeah, I don't think he's going to retire either. Oh no, that'll be tomorrow, L. That one is still going, right? Is the Electabuzz the one that we have? Yeah. Yeah. Again, I'm very thankful that very thankful that we got a championship. Like I can't say this enough. But I genuinely believe if Middleton doesn't get hurt, the following year we repeat as champions, and like the entire viewpoint of this team is like completely different. Like we almost beat Boston in a 7-game series without Middleton that year. And I feel very confident that we at least compete with Golden State, if not beat them in the finals, dude. And it's just like a completely different. We're back-to-back champions. At that point, it just doesn't even matter anymore. You know, it's just so frustrating. And then to have it happen again, so irritating, dude. Okay, we're gonna go. Can I just like walk up here? It's been so long. I guess we should just like test things. Oh, I think this is where the X comes in handy. It's not working. Can you not put these on? Do they honestly not let you put the iron boots on? For real? Is that not a thing?
Did you honestly think that you could ever subscribe for one whole year?
It won't let me do it. It's not letting me select it. What the frick? Yeah, I'm hitting the D-pad to bind it. Yeah.
You've just subscribed
Royal, thank you for the 38. I have to assign it? How? Like, this one works just fine. Also, this is backwards. Hold on a second. I gotta fix this. This is gonna drive me insane. C D-pad. I don't know why these are backwards, but I don't make the rules. Okay. I'll have to ask Phil sometime. Alright. We can get this check. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Like, I can't kill. I don't think I can get that one. This has got to be. There's like not many checks left, dude. Open your eyes. Thank you, Zelda. Okay. This is another one I can do. Oh, there's another hit. Oh. This has got to be... Whoa! Are you kidding me right now? I forgot about this. Okay, so I can't even go in there. piece of heart. The frick is this? Oh, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. So what's the reset button here? I don't know. I'm just gonna hit escape reset. So we'll do. I really do like the enemy or the entrance randomizer being on something different. I have Saria's song now, so there are some options. Forgot that actually does help me. It gives me access to a few things. Oh, okay. Okay. That was not the way I wanted to go, but whatever. We're learning. Again, this is why we're not doing resets, because if we did resets this way... Okay, so I need to go back into the village because I have Saria's. I need to open the path. Again, this is just learning like the logic of the settings that we have. Yeah, giant moblins are turned off in this because they glitched the game apparently. Oh, hey, it's tied up 3-3, dude. I didn't even realize that the Oilers came back, dude.
So you finally decided
Man, this is insane how the Kings continue to blow these leads.
even a mere mortal like you
Trolls, thank you for the 22 months.
snug empire.
I'm gonna put this here. Oh, you know what? There is another thing I can do. I just realized something. Hold up. Again, I have to retrain my brain here because of how settings are. I completely forgot about this. There is... Oh my gosh. There's another check. Oh my... Okay, I think I iframed that one. I think that one is clean. Okay. Are you serious, dude? Oh, brother. Okay, that's another hit. Jeez. Can I get this guy? No, I need an aerial. I think right now what I'm thinking about, and I'll talk to Phil about it, is I think locking child and adult behind the song doesn't make sense to me. Because you're just so limited in both of them to where it becomes, I think, really linear. And I think having both open is just better. It just makes the pathing and routing extremely linear in my eyes. But we're in the testing phases. I'm helping Phil test this, in all honesty. He always starts child, yes. And one of the things I told... Oh, yeah. Okay, what is that? 7 hits? We were trying having it to where... again, my opinion is always starting child doesn't make any sense either, because it's still very linear. I just think having options is good for routing purposes. Okay. My guess is there's just some random ass Skulltula that's going to be blocking our progress. Yeah, I mean, they don't have that setting, Kirk. I agree. I think that setting owns, but they don't have that for whatever reason. They don't have that setting here. Okay, there's some progress. I don't know why Frozen Cavern has a blue rupee. Okay. They do have random spawns for both ages and random. Where? Where in the settings? Really? We tried looking for those fits and we could not find it on ship. Are you talking about ship? Is it actually on ship? If those settings exist, okay, well, let's show me where. Because I have starting age random and I couldn't find anything else. It's under world. Where? Or this is where? Overworld spawns? Randomize when you start as child or adult when loading a save in the overworld. What? Oh my god, dude. Okay, well, that's saved. Okay. Thank you. Me and Phil were looking for it for like 5 minutes. Like one heads, dude. Well, next time. Next seed will do, dude. That's really funny, dude. We were literally one heads. Okay. Also, I just realized that I can go into Dodongos right now because it's a random dungeon. That's another thing I can check that I didn't think about. Yeah, no. Not every time you save and quit. It's just every seed, the random spot is different. Okay, that is actually really good. I like that. Okay, very good. We're learning. I'm tempted to just restart the seed with this and try it out, but I think at this point it's just we're 41 minutes in. And we're not finishing this seed tonight anyways. So, we're just testing. All right, we have that. It's good to know. Trying to think, I guess there's... Yeah, that's really good. I like that a ton. Oh, bro. I do like the ship has the enemy randomizer stuff, and a lot more of the enemies are randomized. What is that? Okay, that's a bloopy. Okay, let's see what dungeon this is. Bruh. Oh my god, dude. Where's Konagami? We're here! We're here! I don't have much to do right now. The fact that okay, Fitz, how do you make it to where I can bind iron boots to the D-pad? This is the actual thing that I need to know. Can I even get anything with this? Can I even do this check? No, I can't do this check. No, I am. It won't let me do it. Okay. Enhancements. How do I even search? Boots. Assignable. There we go. Found it. Found it. That's what I wanted. This is just wild to me because I have never been in here without a hook shot. So the logic on this is wild. I think I can do this room, and that's about it. Is Link gonna make it? Okay. Oh no, dude. Okay. Okay. Little chest. Okay, here's another setting. I need to turn off hold, man. General. Or do I need to do that in the vanilla game? Controls? That's game menu? Okay. Okay, I don't think there's really anything else that I can do. Okay. Well, time to leave. Bruh, I don't... Okay, this is a check I can actually get. What we got? It's bomb shoes. Okay. Oh, geez. Nice hit. Okay, I gotta learn how to do that. Okay, that actually opens up the game a lot. I don't know if that's like logically involved, but... Okay, we would have used... I thought it was that way. I just fricked it up, obviously. Okay. We have open now checks. Go check the shops. Okay. Is that like 3 now? All right. What else can I do right now? Not really much. I guess I can. I have bombs, so I'm gonna go use those. All right. Let's see what we can do. And this is all part of the process, man. Okay. Okay. They say bottom of the well is way of the hero. All right. Missed the 5-hit streams. Well, we're gonna be doing a lot of this. Actually curious. It's been a thing since I got Gumshoe. We've been doing Zooters, I remember, because okay. More nuts? Okay. I think this guy only sells nuts. I think he did not turn those on. Okay. The frick? How did you even fight this guy, dude? Oh, you just punch him. Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't like chest matches content. That's, to me, that's really boring. It's like, oh, the chest is dead. We're gonna play with some quality of life things for sure. I'm gonna change some of those things, which again, this is just my own personal preference. Okay. Let's go back here. Phil's logic in using that stuff is in his brain, he thinks Zooters are gonna take like 10 hours. But it's really gonna take the same, it's going to take the same, if not less, than Majora's Mask. And in Majora's Mask, there's just so many like chests in that situation that just have like some junk mask. There's just not a lot of items from a, like, there's a lot of useless items in Majora's Mask that you could like get hyped for and it not be anything good. Whereas in this, most of the big items are going to probably be like worth it. How do I do this without taking a hit? Okay, just gotta stand there, I guess. Like, I already know something. Okay, there's the bow. Yeah. Yeah, this is the first one. We'll do... They said that plundering the Lost Woods is foolish. Okay. That's actually really good news. There's a lot of checks there. You can put FD if it... What's FD? Alright, so now the game kind of opens up a little bit. We've got a bow. Oh yeah, for Majora's. Yeah, makes sense. The bow gives us some checks in Water Temple. Gives us a check. You're ready for chain grabs. Learn Song of Time. Well, there is Song of Time. Oops. Okay, so now that we have that, we can warp back. That's pretty huge. I wonder how we were supposed to... Because are bomb shoes in logic? I don't think bomb shoes are in logic, are they? All of our progress has been locked behind bombs, but we never... You know, like... Okay, this is a useless item. I'm trying to think of like what other checks I could have gotten that I'm not thinking about right now. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, bomb shoe bags are not on, so it couldn't be that. Gosh, this is so much nicer to play on ship than it is. Gold Skulltula, okay. Okay. Again, I wonder how we were supposed to get all these things. In the rock room crate by those two chests? There is as a child. I don't think it's there as an adult. It's a small world. Alright, well we have bow. I mean, I guess we can just go adult now. Or child. There's a few more checks now that we can get with the bow. Does talking to? Okay. Guess we can check that later. You say the Zora's drowned in Wicker, dude. Feels bad. Okay. Alright, I could warp back, but I'm not going to. Because I do want to check the Skulltula over here. Oh, that one was an invisible one. Nice. Also, I wonder, there logically, this would be a good question for the gamers. Like Rye. Logically, isn't that check in logic without hookshot, but I have to die? I wonder if that one should be turned off. Because there's a world where the hookshot is on that and there's nothing I can do about it without taking a hit. Right? Isn't that a possibility? I could roll hookshot. My hookshot is on that check. And there's nothing I can do about it without taking a hit. Without one hit KO. Okay. So I think we get an item here. This is technically like... Yeah, there's a slingshot. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. There's like there's weird spots on the D-pad that the dead zone just gets eaten up, man. Just really weird spots. Okay. Or not the D-pad, the analog stick. Sorry, I meant the analog stick. They say that night in the past reveals a spider in a town holding Greg. Okay, so one of the spiders, one of the Skulltula rewards is Greg. Yeah, I don't know, man. Is this shop open right now? We're gonna find out. It is. Okay, 180 rupees. 180 rupees. What the fudge, man? Okay, these shops should be open. Setting. Yo, we got the beans. 90 rupees. Sure, let's make more of these. Okay. The trading game is turned off. I do like the quality of life that these shops are always open. Yeah, he does. I believe so. Oopsies. Okay. He always starts child, but we have it now. Now that we know that we can do like random. Oh, dude. Again, there's just some spots where the analog stick just gets eaten up. It's gonna cost me more deaths than I know. Okay. Sculptula. I also like the autosave feature. That's a very nice feature. Big fan. If anyone uses the Mayflash adapter with the Nintendo 64 controller and wants to give me their exact settings for the dead zone or the sensitivity, that would be fantastic. The controller is great. This is a lot of it's more to do with like okay. Cool. Oh, I already checked that. That's right. Okay. Well, we have a lot of checks we can do as a child. I think what I'll probably end up doing tonight is we'll run a new seed tomorrow that I will plan on finishing over the next couple days. Tonight will just be like the testing of what I like and dislike. For sure, I'm gonna turn off. We'll have random starting age in location, which is very good. I'm gonna not have chess match. The things. I'll probably. There's probably a setting for like. Yo, okay, well there's the bomb bag. So, but we needed to get child to get. See, that doesn't make it. They must. How does that make sense? Getting to child was locked behind bombs. How does that make any sense whatsoever? %, sensitivity 20%. I do that Vavoda and it like absolutely feels weird. Let me see. Let me see what my settings are. Controls. Let me try 20%. It like, I literally could not move my controller. I think this is just the default. Yeah, I can't. This is me. That can't be right. This is me moving right now. I am trying to move. There's no way that makes sense. There's no way. There's no way, man. There's no way. Is this? Yeah, that's locked. Yeah. Well, this isn't an emulator. This is literally a program. So. All right, we got some checks here. Okay. Go money. There he is, dude. There's Greg.
So you
Sorry, Rye.
decided to sub? A pity even a mere mortal like you can join the great and mighty.
You found Greg. All right. So that opens up the bridge. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely think the more I think about it, I think trials need to be turned off. I don't think there's anyone. I understand keeping escape on. I actually am down with that. That makes sense to me. Trials is the most boring stuff of all time, and it's like, I don't know. I don't think it's worth. I don't think people really want to watch that. I don't think Trials is really that interesting. Okay. No, the trials aren't junked. You can get all the checks. The trial Gold Skull. Okay. What does this guy have? Oops. Okay. The setting is not on to where they're telling me what they have. It just says, Yar, I'm cursed. Okay, I'm gonna turn that on next time. Yeah. Yeah, man, Tara, listen, dude. I don't... I have no idea. I thought the same exact thing, but I didn't say anything to him. But I am going to strongly suggest that, like, I think Trials on doesn't... I just don't think it really does anything. I don't know. How do you guys feel about Trials? Again, I think Escape being on is very good, and I'm actually okay with that. Because that's like a really stressful skill thing. But like, I never enjoyed doing Trials vanilla. And some of them are just like not even that interesting. It's just like doing side puzzles. Can I do this? Yeah, you do have to go into most of them, so like the danger is there. Is kind of how I view it. Oh, jeez. Okay, we got hit there. Well, I think I start with sticks too. I assume I start with... I do. No, I don't start with sticks. The problem is, yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to some of them being randomized. I actually kind of agree with that. Like maybe 2 being on or 3 being on to where now you're like spreading one of the rooms, but doing all 6 is just like, I just don't think it's great. Okay, so we're at 10 hits. Okay. I mean, basically, Child is also going to be like Skulltula check the city, and I think... Okay, so we can do this. Let's go check. Dampe's always around. I don't think the checks and trials should be junked. Because then it just defeats the whole purpose of getting Greg. What? Oh, you actually have to make him stand in the right spot. Okay, good to know. Okay. What the fudge? It's Rudo's letter? I can't. Alright, I need Boomerang. Alright, well. Yeah. Alrighty. What checks can I get right now? I mean, there's just a bajillion Skulltula checks that I can get at the moment, so I guess we just continue to get those. It does. To use Delphin Oven? I don't know what that is. Okay. These things don't leave you alone. Okay, this guy always gets me, dude. Not that time. Stay to the left. Yeah, I have key rings on, which is good. Okay, now I can get that Skulltula. Yeah. I'm using a Nintendo 64 controller. Oh, these come back, huh? I didn't know that. Interesting. Yes. That's why that setting didn't work. I mean, what I'm doing now is workable. Like, there's certain angles, like bottom right, that I'm a little bit awkward. Okay. Yeah, there's like the bottom right diagonal feels a little bit awkward. You've never seen me play Ocarina of Time before? I've done a lot of Ocarina of Time. Yeah, that does kind of check out, right? Song of Storms. Okay. Again, I really want to know what... What was the logic in getting where the first bomb bag? Oh shoot, he's coming back. Sorry, I'm checking something. All right. Alrighty. What do we do now? Okay, I can't. I mean, that opens up a lot for us. We get a few checks. I can do one right now in particular. Yeah, Anju had the first bomb bag. Somebody else had to have it though. Like we got this bomb bag. Like if we're doing the normal logic that I'm used to, we got this bomb bag illegally. We got it with bomb shoes. So something. Yeah. I probably should. Use bombs wisely. Yeah, see? Even the game is trying to tell us, man. Yeah, that's what I was thinking maybe, but like the strength upgrade, is it in logic to grab this bomb? Let's find out. Oh, absolutely. That's what I had to do, dude. That, I bet you that was it right there, dude. I don't know if that trick is turned on or not. I don't think we messed. I don't know. I bet you that was it. Which is extremely weird. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, there's another one. Okay, 11 hits. Because it's not that hard. That was not like a, you know, extremely difficult trick that I just did there. Yeah. Are resubs not going through? Am I crazy? Is there something weird happening? It said Tiger just what the frick? Oh, that was weird. Like Sky subbed for 72 months at something and I never saw it? There we go. Art Rage, thank you for the 113. Did I miss something? I don't know. Thanks, Arden. Let's see what dungeon this is. Oh, brother, this level stinks, dude. Oh, this is not great. But there's Skulltula checks here, dude. Oh my god. But I don't think you can get the Skulltula checks without the boomerang. So like, I'm out, dude. I don't think I can get them without the boomerang, so it doesn't really matter. There's like one check I think you can get. Okay, I framed that one. We're good. What an awful dungeon, dude. All right. Oh. Flower for chest was not. Okay. I'm trying to think. It probably is some random gold Skulltula or something. Did they win? No way, dude. All right. Oh, they lost 20 minutes ago. Dude, listen. I'm not gonna poke the bear tonight. I'm not gonna poke the bear tonight. My team also lost. What is this stupid bird doing here, dude? Oh, he just flies away. Is he still going off about it? If I poke the bear, he's just gonna talk about the Bucks, and I'm not in the mood to hear about it. Oh my goodness, dude. 60 rupees? Jeez Louise. Freaking expensive, man. I do have Song of Storms, so we can get that check. Just don't run off. I remember it being cheaper when I did it, but I might have set it up. Yo! I have Forest Temple keys now. Okay, very good. Mark those down. Yeah, keyring makes it a little bit more reasonable. I like keyring over key sanity, in my opinion. There's a Skulltula here. That is a boss key. A lot of stuff over here. Holy. I picked it up, but the game is not recognizing it yet. Until I, like, drop the chicken. Fantastic. You found the Water Temple boss key. Okay. Alright, diving minigame is dead. I don't have sticks yet. Bruh. Okay, now I have sticks. They added some stuff color-wise. The Wasteland for Piece of Heart. Okay, Wasteland is dead. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, shoot. All right. Alrighty. Huh. So I need to keep... Alright, I'm gonna write down... I'm gonna write down some stuff here. Just gonna write this down in like a notepad of things that I'm gonna definitely change in the settings. Oh, what the frick? Is this because it's nighttime? Must be. Dude, brother. Okay. Alright, let me write these down. Alright, notepad. Scroll down and do things to change. Alright. Turn off chests, match, contents. I already kind of did this, but turn on starting location, randomized. Turn on like 2 to 3. I'm gonna do 2 random trials. I think 2 random trials is better. What were some other things that I talked about, chat? I'm trying to remember the ones that were coming to me. I don't know if True Logic was ever on. Prelude of Light. Oh yeah, turn on skull reward hints. Trying to think. I don't start with sticks and nuts, and I think that is this. Doesn't Phil have that? Can I not get this? Is this a trick that doesn't work in? Does this not work in ship, or is it really okay? Alright, and then I'm gonna do this. Okay. Okay, that's just a rupee. Holy, what are you doing here? Dampe Anywhere is on, I think. Oh. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah, I don't, that one is,
So you finally decided to sub? A pity even a mere mortal like you can join the great and
that one's whatever to me.
snug
CJ, thanks for the 123. Oh, he's still coming. He's still chasing me. Okay, that's just another Skulltula. I didn't do... Did I do chicken game? Did I just completely like autopilot chicken game? I'm like blanking out. Did I do it? I don't think I did it. Okay. All right. All right, I'm gonna run ads right now, chat room. We'll see you on the flip side. I still am trying to figure out how the logic was to get the Song of Time, dude. Like, that is still confusing to me. I don't know. Ugh. Okay. Just a bomb. Also, I might just do... I don't know. Okay. Fire Temple keys. I do think now that I have the random starting location being able to turn on, I don't know if Song of Time locking a like adult and child makes sense. I think when me and Phil were talking about this, I think the conversation was about like dropping that. But that was only, but then when we thought we couldn't do random like starting location, it didn't make any more sense to do that. Okay. Okay, Minuet of Forest, Fire Temple keys. Yeah, not losing the chickens is very nice. Not losing the chickens is very, very nice. They say that Goron on top of the Fire Temple has a gold Skulltula token. Okay. Friendly reminder, chat, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube VOD channel. Yo, Bloodfire, thanks for the 97. We, I stream on there as well. Shoutouts to the 20 people watching on YouTube. Huge. And it's always a, you know, another option for people. And we're slowly getting stuff uploaded. The past couple days I haven't had any VODs uploaded because I got behind on setting up my schedule. We'll get them reset up tonight. They say the stone columns lead to a spider in the forest temple? The stone columns? I don't know what that is. Okay. Also, bottles are really strong in this as well. I just realized that too. There's so many Skulltula checks that are locked behind bottles and bugs. Herbrand, thank you for the 82. The 5 hit. No, because it said the forest temple, right? Also, I don't know how I feel about shops being on. I'm still like really meh on shops, man. I've kind of always been meh on shop randomizer because it's just straight up too easy. I don't know. What is that? That's an item. He does limit it to 4. I just think it's not like exciting. Yeah. I agree. Ten out of 10. Oops. Okay. That's useless. Well was... What was well? Well was, Well, oh, I remember what well was. Well was the spirit temple. So that would be somewhere we'd want to go. I meant like what was the entrance that led to the well? Wait, what is overworld small keys? Like every door is locked with a key or something? Oh gosh, that's awful, dude. No thanks. I'm good. That sounds really bad. That sounds really, really bad. Okay. So I know Lost Woods is dead. So I don't have to get any checks there. Found Deku Nut upgrade, okay. I don't know. I might vouch for no shops, man. I don't know if shops is any good. And I have to sell these checks, these changes to Phil at the end of the day. I just don't think shops is very interesting. But I don't know, like... Okay, what is this? Wait. How's this song go? Oh, that's the one. I gotta remember this one. Oh. Oh. As a require, I don't. Well, the thing is, I don't know what the setting that Phil has on. I don't know if wallet really changes anything. Okay, that was just a rupee. That are locked behind wallets and having those to look forward to. Yeah. I don't know if the setting like has it to where it's reasonable or not sure. In shops aren't wallet locked. That's what it looked like to me. Oh, you know what? I forgot to check one of the shops in the Zora domain area. Okay. Let me see here. Let's go to here. To rupees, yeah. Let me see what the setting is. Well, let me get to a safe place first, but let me see what the wallet setting is. Okay. Randomizer. Locations, gameplay, items. Okay, shop prices vanilla. The same price as the item it replaced. Oh, so like very little chances of it actually be between 0 and the removes favoring lower numbers. Fixed, a fixed number range, a random point between specific ranges set by wallet. Yeah, I might actually change that then. I think vanilla is not great. It can, no, like vanilla is in, there's only one item that's going to be 200. Whatever would normally be there. Like if in the Goron shop, there would be one item that would be 200 randomly. And then one at 300. So that I'm gonna opt. If we're gonna do shops, at least that should be changed. Otherwise, it's just like really, really free. Oh, that was iframed. We're good. So I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna change it to like. Okay, I'm gonna write that down as something I want to change. Change shop Rupee logic. Okay, this is again. You found Zora's tunic, okay. Doing this all backwards. No, they don't, because they're logic checks. Jeez Louise, dude. Okay, well that's a hit. I couldn't see the item. Is this just like a... I couldn't see it? I don't know if that's just a ship thing. Is it not the middle one? Which one? Wait, it's not the middle one? Which one is it? Is it the one in the back? Really? Holy crap, I'm rusty. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Okay, very cool. Okay. Also, I think this is another idea that I might have, is that maybe having Sun Song be... Okay, you still want to check chests because the key rings are in there. That's good to know. Maybe I'm not... Maybe that setting isn't as bad as I thought. Sun Song in dungeons feels a little bit like it probably should be turned, because if you get to start with Sun Song, that might be something that you just don't use in dungeon. I don't know. Oh, wonderful. Okay, Big Poe. Oh god, I took like 3 hits there. Yeah, I mean, the whole point of it was, talking to Phil, was that it was there to make it quality of life for the Skulltulas. And I think if you're gonna just... we talked about this a little bit, and he was like, it doesn't like guarantee or something. I don't know exactly the words he used, but like, it's pretty risk-free to just use it, in my opinion. And it kind of shuts down those enemies. No, Sun Song is just you start with it, which I like. I'm completely fine with that. Did we get all the checks that I can get right now without Zola's Lullaby? I think so. Yeah. Okay. All night to avoid enemy spawns. Yeah. I mean, that's just what it's gonna be. You can't be like, you can't walk on the path at nighttime, right? Like, I don't mind it swapping things out during the time of the day. Like, the field is really not that risky. If, like somebody said, if you just... if you just stay on the path. Ooh, stick upgrade. Yeah, I want that. I hate how I have to do this in the vanilla way. Move, you dumb chicken. Oh, it's a single Deku stick. Nice. Very cool. Very, very good. Okay. Trying to think if there's really anything else we can do as child. We got a bunch of checks for adult now. I can't beat the water temple. We do have the water temple boss key. Oh, they do? Okay. Time is at 106. Okay. And tonight's stream is going to be not too long. We're starting a lot later now because of the Bucks game. That will not be the case. All right. I did. My trash and recycles are outside. I did that after the first stream. The late streamers are the ones you get to watch. Don't worry, we'll be like going later, but how do I word this? Like basically today's stream, because I started so late, it's just kind of like, yo, nice. It's only a green? Oh, the frickin' rupee color. It's hilarious. Only your controller issues? Yeah. It works kind of okay right now. Like, it's not the end of the world. What the? What is that enemy? I was like, it looked like a key for a second. I was like so confused. Okay, there's the lens. Oh, I didn't tell the story, man. Everyone's sleeping, dude. I might have to tell the story This might be a story for tomorrow. Shoot. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Bucks game made me not in the mood to tell the story. We've been in very much chill mode. You want me to tell it to the real ones, chat room? Oh man. Oh. Okay, I'll tell the story. I did tell you guys to stick around for it. I'm not going to be at my tip-top shape to tell this story, but I'll do my best. Let me just get this done. So, okay. So there's this lady that comes in to play poker. She is... I would not consider her a Karen or anything like that. She's not like complains or like, yo, bottom. She's not like that. But she's like a 45-year-old woman. And every time she comes, she drinks a couple beers and gets absolutely hammered. Like she comes probably once, twice a month to the casino. And she gets just absolutely hammered. And she's very loud. And I have not had the opportunity to sit at a table with her before. But during the draft, which was a couple days ago, I was able to get a chance to play with her again. And hold on a second. Where am I going here? I gotta remember where I want to go right now. I don't have hovers. Where do I want to go? Sorry, I'm just like trying to think logically what I need to do. Strength, I have mirror shield. Let's put mirror shield on. Let me just figure out where I want to go and then we'll figure this out. Iron boots. Bomb bag. I guess what was the water temple spot, Chair? I'll tell this story. I just gotta remember where water temple was. Water temple was Deku? Was water temple Deku? I'm just trying to remember. Was it DC? Deku was shut. Okay. We'll go to the Douglas. Anyways, okay. So back to the story. So this lady I've played with again. Once in a blue moon, one because I don't really okay, there's another hit. This is a weird angle to take on my thing. So anyways, I had the pleasure of sitting next to her for the first time ever. And as per usual, she was very drunk after having a few beers. And she sits down next to me and immediately starts hitting on me. And to put things in perspective, she is like probably, again, I would say early 40s, mid 40s, married. And like, she does this with everybody. Like, she absolutely does this with everybody. And she makes people feel very uncomfortable. So anyways, I am not really reciprocating it, obviously. I'm not really interested in, you know, mid 40s. She's like, she's like, are you gonna have a couple drinks? And I'm like, I don't really drink when I play poker. And she gives me this dirty look, like, you live in Wisconsin and you don't drink? I'm just like, hey, I'm not judging. If you want to have a couple drinks, it's perfectly fine. She's like, okay. Way to be, or like, she immediately thinks I'm judging her for drinking, and I'm not. So anyways, this New York guy, this guy from New York sits down, who happens to be a Bengals fan. I don't understand it. He's got a Bengals shirt on, but he's from New York. And we get it. They get into a hand, and unfortunately, his wife's name just happens to be the name of this woman. So he says something about his wife at some point, And she's like, you talking to me? She's like, no, that's my wife's name. And she just starts like getting into it with this like 50-year-old guy from New York, dude. Can I not get up here? Gosh, I'm learning so much. I'm not, okay. Anyways, so, I mean, this guy is New York as it gets. Like, when you hear the phrase, forget about it, this guy talks like that, right? So, eventually, they get into a hand, and she shows him a bluff, and he says something along the lines of, like, wow, that was really obnoxious. To her while she's drunk. And she's like, what, you think I'm obnoxious? Is that what it is? You think I'm an obnoxious person? So they start like going back and forth, and I'm just sitting here minding my own business. Like, I'm just trying to like not give eye contact to this woman because her first instinct was to hit on me inside while we were playing poker. So whatever, they're like going back and forth, and I'm just like very confused. I can't do this room yet. So I'm like, whatever. This is like, she's being weird. And she just says out loud, she's like, you know what I like to do when I go home? And I'm like, what do you like to do when you go home? She goes, I love to get high. I'm gonna go get real high tonight after I'm done playing poker. And she's like, you ever do drugs? And I said, no, I have not done drugs. She's like, not once? No, I said, I don't do any drugs. As this is happening, I get dealt an insane hand, and I turn a straight, which is a very strong hand in poker. And as I turn the straight, she loudly to the entire table goes to me and says, are you married? And I'm like literally after our conversation about not doing drugs. And I'm like, listen, let me play this hand. So I finished the hand, I win a big pot, and I go, to answer your question, no, I'm not married. And then I forget how she worded it, but she effectively invites me over to do pot with her. And I'm like, I'm good, thanks. And I'm like, I just, not that interested right now. And she looks at me, and I'm like, I think, she's like, you don't like me, do you? And I'm like, I think you're okay. Okay, you just think I'm okay. Wow. Then she goes, this guy's got big. He's got a, how did she word this? I want to word this the correct way because it's not gonna. She goes, this guy's just big dick energy. But she said it in a way to where like, I'm a big dick. He's just got dick energy. I think she said dick energy or something like that. I'm like trying to like not lose my cool right now as this extremely drunk woman. And she just starts talking about, and then she's, I'm like, okay, this is probably as bad as it gets. She goes, you know what I love doing? You know what I'm gonna do when I get home? This is where she goes, I am gonna totally go F my husband. We're gonna get high, and I am just gonna go F my husband. She is saying this like out loud to me. And she's like, how does that make you feel? I'm just like, that's great. I said, that's great. She's like, oh my gosh, my husband gets so turned on when I tell him all of the men that I flirt with at the poker room, dude. She's like, oh my God. And I am like, she is saying this literally out loud to where anybody within 20 feet of and the tables are all close to each other. Anyone with 20 feet can hear her. And she's like, we're gonna go get high. And I am, oh my gosh, he gets so horny when I tell him these things. And I'm just losing my shit. trying not to laugh too hard, dude. And I have seen her husband, and her husband is like the quietest. Like, dude, he's like a financial guy. He looks like your typical like guy who like sits and does Excel sheet like accounting numbers and never says a word, dude. I've seen this guy because she has done this stuff to other people before. And she's getting up to leave, right? She's getting up to leave, and she just is like, oh my gosh, I am gonna just continues to repeat all of the things that I just told you. She continues to repeat it over and over and over, dude. She's like, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. You shot me down. You didn't even want to get high with me. You shot me down. You're just a big dick. This guy's a big dick, and just continues to repeat to me. And then she goes to the I'm sorry, I gotta pause for this one. She goes to the New York guy after she uses the, and when I say I'm going to F my husband, I don't mean like she said, like she censored it. She literally said the words without repeating it. I'm going to F my husband. And she looks at the dude, the New Yorker to her left, and goes, that turns you on, doesn't it? You love hearing that F word. That like she just, King Ty, thanks for the 47 months, dude.
Ever subscribe for 1 whole year?
And she's like, she goes, I really love my husband. He just lets me say whatever I want to other men and is cool with it and completely understandable. And he just gets me. He just gets me, dude. Oh my gosh. And then she gets up and leaves after talking about, I'm trying to think if she has said anything other specific things about her husband other than loudly proclaiming that she was going to F him multiple times that night. But good for good for him, honestly. Bless this ball. Thanks for the 15 months. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that was the story. I could not. She was up. She took a ton of money from me. I got into a big pot with her where I tried to bluff her, and she had a set and would not fold. So, okay, we can go child now. Oh, man. But yeah, no, she was basically openly flirting with me and inviting me back to her house to do drugs with her husband. Take that for what you will. And she on multiple occasions, like I just have the patience to deal with this because I deal with drunk people all the time when I'm playing. On multiple occasions, like grabs my arm like this and just does the entire like arm touch, like extremely over the top rub my arm like multiple times throughout the night, dude. Oh man, it was something else, dude. It was quite the experience, to say the least, man. Oh my goodness, man. She also proceeded to tell me about how her children talk and said things like bruh a bunch, and I think she dropped like a Riz, maybe a Sigma as well. I don't remember. She was telling me all the cool things that the youngins are saying because she has 5 children. Grassadia, thanks for the 69 months. What if it was Jimmy's mom? You never know. Oh my god. Oh. So yeah. I apparently have one with the MILFs that exist. Oopsies. The MILFs love me, chat room. For better or for worse. She is not a friend of the stream. She just, I mean, she probably goes to the casino to unwind from being a mom of 5. But also, like, she really needs to stop getting high before she comes to the casino. Like, she was absolutely already high. Those are keys that I want. Like, she was 100% both high and drunk. Oh my goodness. Shut up, PP. But yeah, she called me a dick because I was not like accepting her advances. That was the main reason why I had dick energy. That's what she said. It was dick energy. I was giving off dick energy. Oh no. Oh man. So yeah, my Orange Star is like, maybe that was my mom. I have 4 siblings. I live in Wisconsin, dude. That could have been my mom, dude. Oh, man. Oh, man. But yeah, I hope the story lived up to the hype, chat. I'm sure you can all see why I could not tell that story in the afternoon. Like, I'm sure it makes sense. Ah, I get it. That was no way, dude. Oh. I assume... Now, is the dungeon different as a child? Okay, it's the same. That's what I thought. Coming in here is... Yeah, press 1 if you laughed at least once during that story, chat room. And then the best part of that night... What the heck? Where did the thing go? Where's the best part? Well, not the best part. Where did it go? Fina, thank you for the 96. I had about 6 dealers come up to me because they change tables. The dealers they swap every, you know, X amount of minutes. I had about 6 dealers come up to me and just like make fun of me and said, I heard you've got dick energy, Pie or Caleb. What's the story about you having dick energy? I was like, oh my gosh, because it was so like literally everybody in the poker room could hear it. Like, dude, okay, the instant catch thing is throwing me off. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, everybody was just sitting around watching me like be extremely red while I was hit on by this 45-year-old woman who was... So okay, I have another side story about this same lady. This one does not involve me. So again, this lady has like, she has a history, like I said, of doing this. Another guy at this happened about a year ago. She got kicked out for this one. Another guy was sitting next to her, and I don't know how the conversation got going, but he was talking because he had been divorced or something, and he was talking about just like how, you know, like it's okay to go through a divorce, and it's, you know, it's not, you're not a bad person for going through divorce, and he was trying to be like extremely like friendly about it. And this same lady who's at the table, I'm just gonna put this down. She's like, I have a great relationship with my husband. She goes, are you jealous? If you want, she goes, he's got a huge dick. And then she goes, if you want, I can make sure that he like fricks you too. And I was just like, just openly, and then the dealer was like, you gotta go, dude. You gotta go, dude. You gotta go. And kicked her out. I'm telling you, it was just absolute, just wild. Just 100% wild, dude. No, this is a completely different person, Road to Nowhere. This is a completely, not the grandma. The grandma's nice. And the funniest part of this, is that when she's saying all of this, her husband is standing right behind her, quiet, without saying a word. Think about the energy you have to say what she said while her husband is right there, dude. Luckily for me, her husband was not there when I was there, when she was doing it to me. Oh man. But yeah, again, this is 1000% a true story, chat room. I saw this happen, heard it with my own ears. Dragon, thank you for the 106. Oh man. Oh, I mean, if someone were to complain, like if I was really uncomfortable and I felt like she was going too far to where I like was bothered, I could say something and then she could get kicked out. But I was just like, I thought it was way too funny. There's another bomb bag. That doesn't make any sense. I thought it was way too funny, so I was just like, whatever. I'll like put up with this. But it's honestly to the discretion of like the players around. If the other people are feeling like in a place where they, you know, they don't feel comfortable, then it's like, it's, people can say something. Okay, I need to go to the thing. Oh, is that what it is, Fitz? How do I turn that off? Chew bag to turn off logical. No, because chew bag is not turned on. Let me see. I can look this up, right? In the settings. What would it be under? Items? Gameplay? Bomb shoe bag is off. Bomb shoe drops. So do I just do no for this? Okay. I'll mess around with some settings. We're gonna go back. I forgot. I think I think if I had to take a guess, I didn't check the Zora shop, and I probably need to do that. All right. So I told you that story, chat room. I was a man of my word. I'm trying to think if there's anything recently that happened that was extremely like hilarious. That would be like where I could just tell a story. You don't have to have any context of poker or whatever to like get a kick out of it. But I don't know if there's anything recently that comes to my brain. I feel that probably makes, yeah, that makes bomb shoes just in logic then if you find them, correct? Because then you can just farm them like you said, Grizzy. Or Fitz. That's probably what it was. The bomb shoes were in logic. McThrees? Oh yeah. I do, like, every once in a while, like, every once in a while I get into like a verbal what's the word a verbal disagreement with certain players, and that one did happen yesterday. That was kind of eventful. It's not like the greatest story of all time. What am I even doing here? Oh, I want to go to the thing. So there's this this guy. This is just, there's a little poker context that you have to understand with this one. But there's this guy who sits down at the table, and we get into a hand. He probably sits down with, like, I don't know how many big blinds but he had a sizable stack that he sat down with. And I had raised with a pretty weak hand, Queen 2 suited. Anyways, at the end of the day, flop comes. There's a queen on the board. I check it. And this guy bets 50 bucks, and then I jam over him, and he snap calls me. And he's got just basically like a flush draw and misses, and is very visibly pissed. Because my hand was like completely hidden and whatever. So I had top pair. He's very angry. A couple hands later, I get kings. And some guy jams on me. It goes like raise, I re-raise, jam. And the guy I was playing against was just like an old man who's like really tight. And so I flip my cards over, and I'm debating a fold with kings pre-flop. And this guy, still pissed off that I took his money, goes time, like 10 seconds into me flipping over my card to decide if I'm gonna call this guy or not with pocket kings, because I think he's got pocket aces. He's like angry, and I'm like, and I immediately tell the dude off. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, sorry for my language, but this is what I said. Like this, I'm like, you're completely out of turn here. Like, and he's like, it's kings, it's kings. And he starts whining about it, and I end up folding, and the guy has aces. And I make the right call, and the guy, he's like, table change. He's all upset at me over this whole thing. And then he starts targeting me because he's so angry that one, I was right about the king's fold, and two, I had taken his money. And he starts coming after me in the game by like obviously raising me in certain spots, and then I take his money again. And he storms off the table and leaves, dude. It was great, dude. Oh man, it was very, 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 very funny. So that happened. That happened. Not. I don't think it was the same day. That it was the next day. It was not the same day of the being hit on by a 45-year-old mom. Oh. Dude, the car chips one is fantastic, man. I'm telling you, chat, you all train me. When I have to put up with like shitters in my chat, it's just, all it is for me is just like training to deal with degenerates in poker. There's nothing that anyone has said at the, well, to be fair, I've not been hit on by a 45-year-old mom of 5 yet on Twitch, but that I know of. But all of the stuff that I have to go through in babysitting some of you, just like, I just don't have the patience to deal with people. And if they're like being dumb, I just like say it how it is, man. How would I know? I hope, you know, I really hope that never happened. And I don't want to be told if that's the case. But it's fun, dude. Poker players are degenerates, and they can get really, 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 really pissy. Okay, this is probably where my progress... There's an ocarina here? What the frick, dude? This doesn't do anything. There's nothing there behind that. Where the frick? Okay, so I guess if that's not there, then the progress is probably on... Probably on Sculptula's. Ads in 5? Okay, we'll just run ads now while I'm walking in the field. Because I know that Lost Woods is dead, so there's no checks there, and there's like 2 Sculptulas I can check. Trying to think what else I can do. I can't get into Forest Temple yet without hook shot. We know where Rudo's letter is. There's definitely a few more like checks, like I can. There's a few more checks I can do. Yeah, Desert Colossus, I need to do the checks there. That was one of the ones I thought of, and then I have to plant the bean in Hylia and also get the Skulltula in Hylia. Yeah. Skull tokens is just going to be a lot of like learning where these things are. And we're not going to finish the seed. There's already a bunch of settings I want to change on this to fix it up. Kelta, thanks for the 73. 20 might have something, honestly. There's a couple of skulls that I passed up on that were in shops that I was like, yeah, I don't care. I'm trying to think about other checks that oh, you know, I know one I can do. I know one that I can do. I can check, there's the Hyrule Field check with iron boots that I can get. Double Trouble, thanks to the 29. No, the fishing is turned off in this. Phil turned it off because apparently fishing in ship is bad. Yeah, I'm doing the same settings as Phil, but also testing a few things for him as well. Yeah, I think he just wanted fishing off. He just hates fishing, so I was like, okay, I don't really care. One of those things I just don't care enough. It's 2 checks and it's just like annoying. Like there's just a few checks where Phil was just like, I hate this check, so I'm turning it off. And I like respect that, right? Like, oh, there goes the thing. Okay, I mean, that's nice. Doesn't really help me. I have to go find more bugs. Is there bugs? Can bugs appear here? Or do I have to pick up a rock or something? Over by Scarecrow. Okay. The fast bug stuff is weird to me. Dude, okay. Alrighty. The thing is, I don't think... Has Phil ever done... I don't think Phil ever did... When he was actually doing, like, no-hit attempts where it was, like, getting to the nitty-gritty. They were never finished in one stream for Majora's Mask. And I think, personally... That, What other ones have I not done? Oh, there's one over there, too. Yeah, I should probably get that. Frick it, I'm just gonna go adult. Like, Ocarina of Time to me is, from my personal experience, right? It's really hard, and I'm curious to hear if like others, like Rye, if you're here as well. But like, it's really hard to extend the life of an Ocarina of Time seed. Because it's always going to be all dungeons anyways, so that doesn't really change anything. And so like the plus or minus of a seed is usually going to be like 30 minutes either way. It's really, really hard once you get good at doing the seeds, to me, it's really, really hard to like put on a ton of settings unless you do something stupid like every blade of grass or yeah, and that's already forced. So also, I think there's technically 2 checks I can get here. Yeah, because that one is a Skulltula. Forgot about that. Oh, there's the boomerang. Okay, so that unlocks Ruto's letter. That's fine. And that is the Fire Temple boss key, which we still... Okay. We've taken like 25 minutes. All right. I think I'm going to call it there for doing the seed. Let's go over the settings and make sure there are things that I want correct. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it, Fitz, is that you can get to a point where it's just like oh, you guys probably can't see that, can you? Let me see if I can add this on here. Oh no, you can see that. You can see that. Cool. Okay. So shop prices, I'm changing to balanced. I think balanced is probably what I want for shop prices. All right, under gameplay, item pool and hints. Extra hints, here we go. Numbered scold hints, okay. 10, 20, 30. Okay. Gameplay, locations, items. Okay, balanced. So what is this shop's affordable pricing? 4 is what we want. 4 is good. After choosing a price, set it to the affordable amount based on the wallet required. Oh. Oh yeah, never mind. Never mind. I don't want that. I don't want that. Okay. Bean merchant on merchant prices, that's fine. Okay. And then if I want to do, let me see here. If I want to do, okay, bomb shoe drops, no. Starting inventory, start with Master Sword, start with Deku Shield. I don't know if Phil did this, But start with stick ammo and nut ammo is pretty standard for me when we would do stuff. So I'm going to turn that on. I think that to me makes sense. Having sticks is just like really tedious to get, and the same thing with nuts. I think that's perfectly acceptable. Yeah, I don't know, like on one hand, nuts is very strong, but like also you can't just get like a bunch of them easily. Like I think you can only get nuts and sticks from Deku Babas, and those are just random now, right? No, this is not easy mode. This is I can't stress this enough, dude. This is going to be, in my opinion, like I think going to be way harder than Majora's Mask Randomizer no hit. Some other ones can drop nuts too, but yeah, you aren't guaranteed. I think you should get something. This gives you something to work with. And I assume when it says start with stick ammo, it just means the generic 10 and 20, right? I don't know. I'm just trying to think about this. If like, because we got nuts really early on in this seed. So like maybe keeping that off makes it to where getting those kind of things more hype. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it. I'll keep it off for now and let me think about it. I think this one should be turned off. Okay, I want to turn off. What is Ganon's castle area? Hyrule Market, Hyrule Castle. Outside Ganon's castle, this one I think needs to be turned off. I'm going to turn this one off because you could logically get a hook shot there and you're screwed. And then starting inventory, I'm going to say start with stick ammo, not nut ammo. I like what you said, Tar. What else did I have in my notes? I had I have the chess matches. Oh, starting location. Gameplay. What is locations? No. World, where is this? Items? Where was this located? Gameplay? Was it under gameplay? World. No. Overworld spawns, this is right. Randomized where you start as child and adult. Stays consistent, okay. Okay, that's good. I had change shop rupee logic, which we changed. Turn on skull hint rewards. Turn on 2 random trials. That was the other one. Where would that be? Where would trials be? World, maybe? Oh, here we go. Random number. Set number. 2. Can you do like random number? Or random which ones you want? It would be nice if it like there were 2 that were turned on, like it was randomly chose that. Is that possible? Oh, it's always randomized? So if I set it to 2, it'll just randomly choose 2 that I have to do. I think 2 makes it a little bit more interesting. Okay, cool. I don't know. I just think doing 6 every time is just like not fun. In my opinion. Like 6 is just like, it's just tedious. I thought it was whatever 2 you choose to do, but I trust Fitz. If they say it's 2, then it's probably 2, just randomly. Okay, yeah. I personally think I'm going to like lean towards this being like off eventually. I just don't see the point of trials, man. I think Phil is just completely like, he just doesn't have enough experience in Randomizer for Ocarina of Time to realize this is just like fun. Yeah, if it's any 2, you just turn it off. We'll do a run. We'll keep it to 2 for now. Yeah, I think that is it for like actual randomizer settings. I don't know if there's anything else. I think maybe I would change how hints are done. Item pool is balanced, hint clarity. Yeah, balance is fine. All right, the setting does say that set number randomly selects. Okay, cool, we're in there. All right, I'm gonna generate randomizer so it saves it. Perfect. And then enhancements. Let's see. Okay. No. Where is this at? Chest size and texture matches disabled. So the chests will all look like they normally do in the game, and you just have to open them, correct? Okay. Perfect. I don't think there's anything else that I want. Is there a start on hold? I think it'll automatically be on hold from this point on. I think it just saves it going forward. Okay, I think that's good then. I don't know, is there anything else that you can think of that I would need to change? All right, well, for now, we'll keep that, and then we'll try another seed tomorrow. Yeah, this was good testing. Oh, the bomb bag stuff, I think we did change. Right? We did change bomb bag stuff. Bomb 2 drops. No. No. Where was that? Items. Where would that be under? This was on, wasn't it? Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. It saved that. All right. Very good. I think those are good changes. I think those are good changes for sure. Oh, the bugs thing? What is that under? Quality of life? No, I'm not putting on the higher frames per second. No chance. It messes my eyes. So I could search bug. Quick. It probably skip pickup messages for new consumable items and bug bottle swipes, which is like fine. All right. Okie dokie. Well, chat, that was fun. Oh, thanks, Paper Crinkly. I don't know if you're still here. Appreciate you. Yeah, no, this was a lot of fun. I very much enjoyed this. We will do this again tomorrow at a much earlier time and hopefully go longer. One of the main reasons why I kind of cut earlier, well, not really, I mean, it's 2 in the morning, but like we started late, so it's just like there was no real chance of me wanting to continue this run. Plus, I wanted to test a few things. So we will continue Pokemon tomorrow in the afternoon, and then we will do more of this after, man. So thanks, everybody. Again, I'm gonna call it there. I'll see you all tomorrow. Good progress today on this. I think these are some good changes. We'll test it some more soon, but yeah, I'm just gonna call it there. I'm gonna go to bed and yeah, take it easy till tomorrow. Bye bye.